So this is the GramXpert Solo Tarp Wide, as you can see here. I haven't seen any very many photos or any uh, videos of this in its most compact form. I've only seen one video. But anyway, this is how it's delivered. When I ordered this, it looked very appealing because of its weight and size. I ordered this because I have the DD Superlight tarp, which is basically 3 meters by 3 meters, and it doesn't fit in your pocket. And this takes up a lot of space. It's not that heavy, but if you want to pack smaller, I needed something a bit more compact. So I found this GramXpert here. Okay. As for its measurements, it's, as we can see here, 175 centimeters wide, 275 centimeters in length. I was a little concerned. I was about to get the sil nylon, but then I read about the Silpoly being not stretching under once it was raining. So despite the weight being a bit more and the pack size being a bit bigger, I thought, okay, I want something that holds its shape. And once I actually got it in the mail today, I saw, wow, okay, this actually does, in fact, fit into your pocket. This does not. So I'm glad that I went with the Silpoly after all. Now I'm going to take this out and also stuff it back into its stuff sack just to see what it will really look like in a normal kind of circumstance while camping, because you're not going to fold it up into a nice square every time. I know that's due to its preventing kind of weak points along creases and stuff. So anyway, let's go ahead and check that out. Okay, so I will take out the tarp from its stuff sack. I'm not going to take this out. It's too much of a pain. But anyway, so here we go. Just to give an idea, I'm going to use this with my bivy. I know many people say, why do you get a tarp if you're, like, what's the point of a bivy if you're just going to put a tarp over it? Well, I thought about that, and really the reason why I'm using the bivy I have is for stealth camping purposes. So I'm not going to be using this every time. But if I do know, or if I am pitching, setting up my bivy in the rain, at least I can have coverage and I don't have to stay stuck in that. But anyway, here we go. Very nice. All right. I added one extra pull out in the center, in the mid. So I can give myself a little bit more flexibility with tarp pitches. You can see how the guys at GramXpert sewed that in. But yeah, really thin, 1.1 millimeters. Feels really nice. And anyway, just to continue this demonstration, let's just see how this looks once it's stuffed back in. Now that I pulled it out, I wish I'd seen kind of how it was folded, because I think after camping, I really would like to kind of fold it in its most compact form if I really need the extra space, because I would like to pack in a 30-liter backpack. But so far, not too bad. But let's find out what this looks like with a quick stuff. Hopefully it's still pocketable. All right. For the record, you can buy a guideline set. I have that in a separate bag somewhere. I kind of customized that on their other website, the Adventure Expert. But anyway, so it's not here, but it was a very small bag. Let me assure you that, of separate lines. No stakes. So that would be its own thing. But anyway, as far as the tarp itself, still technically pocketable, not as flat. You could squeeze it down as I'm showing here. So it does pretty much squeeze down to its original size in its nice folded up form that they send it to you with, send it to you in. And yeah, I can pretty much squeeze it down to the size of a baseball, round or flat-wise, you know. Just this is what had me concerned, because I saw a video of a guy's like, this doesn't look that much smaller than my 3x3, but it is. You cannot squeeze this one down any further. It is way flatter. This, as I said, cannot fit in your pocket. This you can. So there you go. That's the information I was looking for, and no one really had that. So that's why I made this video, to give anyone else out there some peace of mind that this might be, in fact, what they are looking for. All right, that's it.